Jesse, who is the best dancer on the team?
Well, I mean, I hope it's like Stacy and Christine. I mean, the chicks are typically better dancers because that's what the men like to watch, so that's going to be my answer.
Jesse Fullwider has a good point. Chicks probably are better dancers, but it could be argued that they are also better hunters. I mean, Jesse had a rough time at it this year.
We've been grinding since about October the 31st. I don't have much to show for it.
And while Christine struggled, she definitely finished strong.
You don't turkey hunt. You're crazy. It's so much fun.
Now, if there is one time of the year this team looks forward to that doesn't involve whitetail, it's being able to get out and watch the dance these turkeys put on in the fields and woods after the snow melts.
Straight from the field to the table, which is what I absolutely love.
It's time to get your dance on. It's time to strut. It's time for another remix. Whitetail Fix is presented by Wildlife Research Center.
Jose, who do you think is the best dancer on the Fix team?
I'm gonna say Jesse. What is that saying? Dance like no one's watching? Or for Jesse, it's like dance like, you know, he doesn't care who's watching, right? Basically. So Jesse will literally let loose and not care who's judging him. So Jesse Fullwider.
Jesse Fullwider may be the best dancer on the team, according to Jose, but he wasn't the most dedicated on the third day of turkey season, so John took his buddy Daniel instead.
So you're gonna crawl with your gun, get this in front of you, stick it in the ground, and then you're gonna lay on the right side, right down here below him, right here, and boom.
And wouldn't you know it, Daniel killed right away.
That's how you do it, boys.
Then John wouldn't be too far behind. Jesse takes a day off from hunting to practice his dance moves.
The old strutter. Thank you, Jesse, for teaching me that, you and Mike.
And just like that, 2 birds down.
This was a great morning. It's just one of those mornings where everything clicked and went right. And as y'all know as turkey hunters, that don't happen.
John being the family man he is, you don't think he'd leave his son Austin out of the mix, do you? The very next day, Austin would get his fix.
Busted. Busted.
That's 3 birds in 2 days, Jesse Fullwider. Count 'em. 1, 2, 3.
Yesterday was my day, and ended up tagging out, and my coworker, friend, Daniel, tagged out, and then I got the opportunity to go hunting with my son Saturday morning, and he tags out on a double beard.
Steve, who do you think is the best dancer on the team?
Well, it depends on what kind of dancing we're doing. I mean, sure, I used to be able to get out and hip hop and do a little break dancing, a little spinning on the floor. But I grew up square dancing, line dancing, two-stepping. I mean, I could dance.
Really?
Yeah.
Steve Philly may be a pretty good dancer.
Nobody knows, but I used to be a square dance caller.
And a square dance caller, apparently. But nobody is a better caller than Mike Marsteller when it comes to turkeys. Now, we did say Mike and Christine would share in some of the love this week after what they did last week.
4 birds in less than 24 hours.
That is crazy.
But that doesn't mean they were giving up the spotlight.
I love it.
Hey, when it's your time to shine, it's your time to shine.
Thought we had plenty of time, but they cut across that field quicker than we thought. But we made a move up in here, got 1 shot.
Mike and Christine took 9 birds between Montana and central South Dakota. After moving their position to northwest South Dakota, they are now at 10.
Once again, kind of weak on spurs, but pretty.
Mike finally kills before his counterpart Christine, but she isn't having any of it. Just a few minutes after Mike's fatal shot, Christine takes her turn. Christine has proven at least one thing here. When it comes to killing turkeys, she is a machine.
Look how pretty they are.
Oh, I know. They got big fans here, don't they?
They do. Never gets old.
No doubt.
Very blessed. We are very blessed to be able to come out and chase these birds.
Yep.
Christine evens the score in northwest South Dakota, but you know how it is with these two. Could they really be done killing? Doubtful. Now you would think, with the good luck these two have had so far, that it would run out soon. But no, this Tom struts right up in Mike's face.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
2 people, 2 states, 2 episodes, and 12 birds. Mike and Christine have shown us all that if you're a turkey, staying way out of their range is the key to survival.
Another South Dakota. Beautiful. Merriam. We're on a roll here. I think this is number 12. Got 2 more tags left. And go home and kill one in Indiana.
Ernie, who is the best dancer on the team?
Jose Delatero. He's got some dance moves. He could break it down.
I'm gonna say Jose. I feel like he's gonna have the groove.
The Latin lover.
Yeah.
Man, for some odd reason, I just got a picture of Jose, like being back in the day a dancer, like he'd have on like the windbreaker. You know what I mean? With the, you know, have his hair all slicked back with a gold chain.
Oh yeah, and he's got his pants on backwards, the pockets in the front like crisscross.
Yeah, I could just see Jose being a dancer.
Yep.
You know what? When you interview him, say, Ernie said you can do the Cuban cruise, and then he'll get up and break it down. He'll probably do this, like, what's he talking about? But just put a little pressure on him, he'll do the Cuban cruise.
Jose Delatero just may be the best dancer on the team, but this year he certainly wasn't the best slayer of turkeys. Nope, that title, of course, goes to Mike and Christine. And you know what? When they got back to Indiana, they were so turkeyed out, they decided to take a young friend named Paul Tice on his very first hunt of any kind. Now, being his first hunt ever, Mike thought he would let Paul take any Jake that walked by to make sure he got something. But lo and behold, Mike about passed out when he saw what was strutting in. We told you Mike and Christine would share some of the glory, and now a young Paul Tice has his first turkey ever, and boy is it a good one.
This is Paul. I work with his dad, and his dad was going to come with us. He's never killed anything, hunted anything. This is his first hunting day ever. His dad took him to get his hunter education, just a couple weeks ago, right? Over Easter's weekend, I guess. And his dad Ray was wanting to be here and watch this, but he got involved in an accident on a traffic stop. Car hit him and he's lucky he wasn't hurt a lot worse, but broke some ribs and he's pretty banged up, so.
24 pounds, 1 1/8 in spurs, and a fat 11-inch beard. To say Mike and Christine are proud of Paul would be an understatement.
Paul's first bird, his first anything. Had kind of a slow morning, but sure did get heated pretty fast, huh? That's pretty cool, wasn't it? Yeah, bird coming, just walking in, never did gobble, and I thought he was going to walk right into the decoys and make it real nice and easy, but actually just before he got to us, he got a little spooky. Paul had to swing the gun real fast, made a good shot, got his first animal killed. Congratulations, buddy.
Would you believe it if I said Mike and Christine were finally done killing? It's true, no tricks here, and Paul Tice gets to go home with a big old tom and bragging rights.
Stacy, who is the best dancer on the Fix team?
Oh, I've seen some moves from these people.
Season 4 intro.
Yeah, if anyone saw that, that was interesting.
In the morning, you got me shaking at night. You got me sweating all over.
I don't know. I mean, I think it means the most to probably Ernie. You know, because that type of stuff is super important to Ernie. So I can see him practicing for hours, dancing in the mirror in front of himself.
I'm gonna have to go with Ernie because he can dance. He can shake it around the dance floor.
Well, he does listen to New Kids on the Block and stuff like that.
In sync. Yep.
So I just got that visual, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In front of a mirror, you know?
I'm actually gonna say Ern. He's got some moves. I mean, you know, he can dance. He's kind of groovy.
Ernie DeSantis is getting some pretty high praise for his dance moves, but more importantly, it's the moves he makes in his family life that makes him the man he is.
It's the second morning of turkey season. It is April 24th, and we decided to sit in a new spot today, and we've been having pictures of a lot of turkeys up here on our Reconyx cameras. So let's see what happens today.
Ernie is a man who knows how to guide his kids in the right direction, and he knows where to go so they have the best chance of success while hunting. Last season, Tino got a little lesson in humbleness.
You mean you learn from your mistakes and just gotta keep going.
Get back at it.
But soon after, he learned how patience pays off.
Yes.
You gonna let me hunt now?
No.
Thanks be to God, buddy.
This season, he had no need for either lesson. Tino is starting to make this look easy.
I can't even think right now.
And his dad is starting to see all the hard work and dedication is paying off in big ways.
He's so crazy. We've been having action to our left almost all day, and we decide, me and Dad, to take a nap in the blind. So we take a nap, I wake up, I look to my left, and there's two toms, one in full strut. And then they start coming in, and I'm like, oh, Dad, two toms right there, right there. He's like, okay, quick, get the gun up. And then put the gun up, I aim, and I had to move the shooting stick so that I could get a good shot. And he saw me doing it, and he turned around and started walking the other way. And then Dad stopped him with a little call, and then I had my shot, so I took it.
In the last 2 episodes, we've seen some serious birds bite the dust.
That's how you do it, boys.
The old strutter.
Mike and Christine, of course, dominated.
Pretty.
Never gets old.
And there were some good kills by the young ones.
Paul's first bird is first anything.
I can't even think right now.
Now, there is only one question to be answered, and that is, who really is the best dancer on the Fix team?
Can we include production? Because if we include production, my answer is Mark Baird.
Legit? I mean, like, are you part of the team? Because you are the best dancer I've ever seen in my life.
I appreciate that.
He once challenged me to a dance-off.
I remember that.
At a real dance club.
I remember that.
And he schooled me.
Right now, you're part of the team, so that's who I'm picking.
It's Mark Baird.
Well, there you have it, folks. Sometimes even the production team needs to get their fix. But who is this guy? I think the Fix team needs to start locking some doors so these freaks can't get in. Whitetail Fix is presented by Wildlife Research Center.